once I realized that every type of skill can be learned, my life changed. If your goal is to make 2025 your best year yet, then you want to continue watching this video, because I'm going to share 5 skills that I believe will make an impact this year if you learn them. So these are the skills that I'm continuously learning. I'm going to go through these 5 skills, and I believe, because like this has worked for me, having these skills will definitely set you up for success. So if you are new to this channel, my name is Agnes. On here I share my journey to wholesome wellness. So I share my finances, my lifestyle, and everything in between. So if this is your thing, please hit that subscribe button and turn on those notification bells so that you do not miss anything that I post. We all have New Year resolutions. I want to become a better person. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. But now there are skills that you can learn to facilitate all those New Year resolution goals. So get yourself a cup of coffee or get a pen and paper, because these skills, they've changed my life completely. Let's get into them. The first skill that we have to learn, I believe everybody should have the skill, is resilience. This is your ability to adapt, improvise, and overcome obstacles. Life is tough. Things do not always go according to our way. The last thing that you want to do is give up. So when life throws all those curveballs onto you, you need to be able to be resilient. You need to develop a thick skin. Resilience is not always about enduring tough time. It's about learning and growing from those tough times. And a little quick tip, a little small tip for me, when you're building your resilience muscle, or when you're building the skill, is to celebrate small wins. And it's just that when you start developing the skill, you start learning creative way to overcoming obstacles. Like this past 2 years for me have been really tough. Moving to a new country and living very far away from my husband, it has been a huge challenge on me. But I've learned to become resilient, because like things are not going according to our way. Like right now, I'm sitting here making this video. Nothing's going according to my way. A lot of things that we've been doing are just not going according to our way. But then I'm very sure that eventually we will get things right. So becoming resilient, learning to be resilient, has really been like a superpower for me. And I believe that it's a skill, because it just doesn't happen overnight. It's a skill that has to be developed. And funny enough, when I started working on myself like 5 years ago, it's like I've been preparing for this day. I've been preparing for what's happening into my life right now. So learn how to be resilient. Learn how to redirect your focus when life throws whatever at you. The second skill that is super important is learning how to clear your mind. There's a saying that says that you are your mind. You are what you think. So you need to make sure that this place, like your mind, you are feeding it positive things. You are feeding it things that will help you grow. People will often categorize themselves in one of these categories. So one, you find the type of people that live in their heads, people that have like this bubble, like they are oblivious to everything that is happening outside, and it's only what they believe in. Now these people tend to be super biased, and they take things super personal. And then you find the people who completely avoid talking to themselves, like they are disconnected. If anything, they'd rather just get distracted than listen to their mind or plan whatever in their head. They are completely disconnected. So the key is to find balance in between these two categories, so that you are able to see exactly what things are and what they can be. So living in your mind or living completely disconnected from your mind will not help you in any way. You need to be able to have that balance, to know how to clear your mind so that you can focus on the right things. Being able to clear your mind when you need to can be a game changer. It will help you to reduce stress, improve focus, and make better decisions. So start by removing distractions, from reducing the amount of distractions that you have in your life, so that you are able to listen to yourself. Okay, so the next skill is energy management. Now we all know that we have to manage our time. Like everybody will tell you, you need, like even like with job interviews, like when you need a job, time management is a big thing, right? But the even most important thing is managing your energy, like knowing knowing how to categorize your work based on your energy level is super important. Like for example, I'm a morning person, so I try to do all my important tasks early in the morning, because I know that that's when I have my energy, that's when I'm at my peak. So I will do all of that at that time, and then the things that do not really require me to give much into it, I'll leave it for later during the day. Some people are night owls, like they work better at night. So we start categorizing your work according to your energy level. Don't mix things up. And especially as a mom, this has been a game changer for me, because like when I wake up in the morning before my entire family, then I can get things done, so that by the time they wake up I can focus on them, because I know that I have already focused on myself and some other important things. Now I can focus on my family without even stressing about other things that I need to do. So identify your energy zone and plan those priorities and those hard tasks when you have the most amount of energy. And it's a skill, it just doesn't happen overnight. You learn this as you are going on. The next skill on the list, this one was actually on my video from last year. This is the ability to sell and negotiate. Like, I cannot stress enough how important it is to know how to sell and negotiate. Like, everything in life is a transaction. Everything, like, you have to always convince people to see things your way. When you go for a job interview, you have to convince them that you are the best candidate for the job. When you're trying to sell a product, you will have to convince the other person that this product will do exactly what you're saying it will do, or convince them on how this product will better their lives. So we need to make this like the most important thing. We need to know how to sell. Selling has to be the most important thing that we do. And if there's one skill that you are going to learn out of these 5 skills, then I'll start with this one. Like, I'll pick this one first because I know that I have to sell. One thing that I've learned when it comes to selling is that you need to understand what is the other person looking for. Let's say, for example, for the job interview, you first need to know what are they looking for in that position, and then you can work your way around that. So when you put your focus on the other person, then selling will become natural. The last skill on the list is emotional intelligence and empathy. In a world where AI and automation are growing, the ability to understand and be understood, the ability to manage emotions has never been more important. Emotional intelligence helps you to communicate better, to improve your relationship with other people, and navigate challenges with empathy. Like, just that process of understanding someone or being understood is everything. And if there's a skill that can help you in whatever that you're doing, like whether you are in sales or whatever in your career, is emotional intelligence. Like, again, with every skill, it takes time. So you will have to work on this, active listening, paying attention to what other people are saying. That's like work in progress for me. And like, because I always want to talk, I always want to give an answer to a question or to a state, or say something to a statement, but like learning on how to be patient, to give attention to what other people are saying is super important. So yeah, there you have it, 5 skills that I believe will actually move the needle for you this year. And let me know which one of these skills are you picking up to work on starting now. And don't forget to like and share this video, and come back for more. Bye.